again, everyone. Today's flip lesson is on the invasion of France, D-Day, June 6, 1944. That's when the United States, along with Great Britain and its allies, invaded France to push back the tyranny of Nazi Germany. Let's look at our learning objectives, what we're going to go with today. Germany in 1940 had invaded France and most of Europe and held it there. It's June 6th, 1944. It's World War II. And over 150,000 soldiers from America, Canada, and Great Britain are landing at the beaches at Normandy. 5 sections of this beachhead, 50 miles long, were chosen for this invasion. They were Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. Over 5,000 ships were landing. Over 11,000 aircraft were dropping bombs, protecting those soldiers that were landing on the beach. In the next coming weeks, 850 men and women land. 150,000 vehicles participate in this landing. What did Hitler get wrong? If you were a general that day, what would you do differently? Think about this as you're planning your theses and you're doing your research, comparing this battle to Iwo Jima in the Pacific. Let's look at our map and let the map narrator explain where this took place, what vehicles there were, and what people did that infamous day on June 6th, 1944.
By dawn on June 6, 1944, through the fog, Allied forces landed on 5 beaches of Normandy, France in huge numbers. With the aim to liberate France, lay the foundations for the Western Front against fascism, and ultimately liberate all Western Europe from Nazi Germany's control. Codenamed Operation Overlord, or best known today as D-Day.
Here's some live video from the day Normandy took place on June 6, 1944, from air, land, and sea.
The importance of D-Day is often overshadowed by the significance of the entire Normandy operation. Establishing that beachhead, there was many successes and failures within the next 3 months. Many soldiers died on that battlefield, and some, over 9,000, are still buried there today. Before the operation took place, Dwight D. Eisenhower, the commanding general, wrote a letter to all the soldiers, sailors, and airmen and about what they were about ready to do. I don't want to mess up his words, so I'm going to read exactly what he wrote to those men and women. Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the great crusade towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessings of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking. Dwight D. Eisenhower, General. He wrote that letter to urge those soldiers and sailors on to victory because he expected nothing less. They had no backup plan to this. But he also wrote a letter just in case it failed, accepting full responsibility for the failure. We don't see a lot of that in this world today. And that's something, and that's a lesson that we can remember moving forward. Another lesson we can look at is, was this battle more important than what was happening in the Pacific with Japan? Iwo Jima, the battle that you see over my right shoulder here. they were looking at that as a pivotal battle as well. When you're pulling together your thesis and you're looking at your theories and analyzing these two battles and which one was more pivotal, or which one you would have chosen to embark upon, think about that. Our next lessons, we're going to move to the Pacific. We're going to look at Iwo Jima and you compare the lessons learned there to the lessons we learned on D-Day, June 6, 1944. It was a great lesson. I hope you learned a lot. God bless. Have a great day.